divine, channel aligned, messages flowing beyond space and time. Spirit speaks loud, trust the design. Tap in deep, let your soul shine. Moonlight glowing, candles burn low. Visions expand, let the magic flow. Hands touch the deck, spirit takes lead. Guidance delivered, fulfill every need. Mika divine, channel aligned, messages flowing beyond space and time. Spirit speaks loud, trust the design. Tap in deep, let your soul shine.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm back at it again. For those that don't know, I just got off of a live doing an awesome collective read. So if you haven't checked it out, I'll have the link to that collective read in the timestamp below. Today, we're talking to all you handsome and sexy, beautiful, lovely singles out there. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this live. I know it's highly anticipated for those singles like tired of hearing about their past person. Like, okay, Mika, we already know that past person is gone. We're ready for new love, right? So hopefully new love will be coming your way. This is a predictive read for June 2025. As you guys know, this is a collective read though for each of the 12 zodiac signs tonight. So only take the messages for you and leave the rest. If you would like for me to look deeper at your personal situation, it's always highly recommended to book a personal reading with me. And I got a testimonial right here. Neen says she just got a reading from me and she loved our reading session. Thank you so much, Neen, for your feedback and your support. Sending you lots of love and light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you got this, girl. Don't let what happened in your past define your future. It is just all about moving and learning and putting into practice what we discussed. And hopefully things will work out for you. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to get right into it in just a moment. But before we do that, I just want to remind people of a couple of housekeeping rules. Tomorrow, we are going to be doing mini reads. So if you want to get added to the list, all you got to do is click on that link. It'll direct you to my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. You can go ahead and book. And once you book, please check your email. Check your email so you can submit your question for your reading. It really moves the process along a lot faster. And from there, you just either join the live or you can just wait and watch it later because you'll have your questions submitted The reading will be recorded and you can watch it as much as you would like. So that's how it works. I'm not going to hold you guys. I'm sure you guys are eager, all you singles out there, to know what's going on. So let's get right into it. We're first starting off with fiery Aries. Any Aries out there? Any Aries? Any Aries? All right, needs an Aries moon. All right, let's get it, Aries. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Who's coming towards Aries in love and romance for the month of June 2025? Who's coming towards Aries in love for the month of June 2025? We have the Fool card in the reverse. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. This is someone that's really having a hard time, okay? They're going to be very hesitant towards taking the risk on giving their love, giving their heart. I think this is someone that is definitely guarded, okay? They're definitely guarded and they want to make sure that they're making the right choice before doing so. So you can definitely notice that if you meet this person, they're not going to move this thing very quickly. If anything, they're going to hold back. And it has a lot to do with they just don't want to be hurt. This is someone that could have been hurt in the past. I feel the energy of someone that could still be kind of bitter about what's transpired in their past connection. So they're going to be definitely in their head. One thing I will say is this person has done a lot of thinking about their past. Yeah, and they're ready to see what else is out there. But with the Page of Wands in the reverse and the Knight of Wands in the reverse, you may not be this person's only option, okay? Secretly, this person may be outweighing their options. Let's get some more on that. Give me some more on this Page of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, Spirit. Yeah, with the Three of Wands in the reverse and the Emperor, this is someone that is going to be very impatient. So they got to just make sure that if this doesn't work out with you, Aries, they have other options. They don't really want to rise to the occasion of being this emperor consistently. I feel like this is someone that will come in um, very like breadcrumby. I wouldn't even call it breadcrumb. I would call it like very very slow. That's the best way I can describe. Very slow. But it doesn't mean they want to end it. It just means this is somebody that's just kind of closed off. Just a little closed off. All right, how will they view Aries? How will this person view Aries? I think this person is going to really kind of feel that way because they're going to feel like you're not interested. They're going to view you as somebody that's not even interested in a relationship. Like love stresses you out. You're overwhelmed. So they're going to see you as somebody that's just not open to it. And it's going to kind of turn this person off. And that's when they're going to kind of say, well, you know what? Maybe I was right. Maybe Aries doesn't really want this. Maybe Aries really doesn't want this. Yeah. There's something in your energy that makes me feel like you don't trust this person either. You see them as somebody that could potentially be possibly talking to someone else. You're already going in with a negative mindset, Aries. So be careful of this. You don't really trust this person. You see them as possibly having competition or someone that could potentially find love elsewhere. So you're just like, I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to fully trust this. At least that's the way this person sees it. Let's see how you'll view this person. How would Aries view this person? All right, the Lovers in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. You're going to look at this person as non-committal. You're going to view this person as someone that is scared to commit. So that's going to turn you off right there. And you may view this person as being very manipulative. Why? Why does Aries view this person like that? What do they do? They're not really showing you the desire to really do much. You want to see action, and they're just kind of like hesitant or something. Like I was picking it up right here in their energy. You're seeing them very clearly. You're seeing them very clearly, Aries. Like this person right here, nah, they probably not serious. But at the same time, this person's tripping on you. Like, why is Aries pulling back? You're pulling back because they're showing you they not serious. Oh my gosh. Okay, how will Aries know who this person is? We have the Two of Swords and the High Priestess. This is the person that can't decide what they want. They're going back and forth about, they're trying to think intuitively what's going to make them happy. They're trying to follow their intuition, but they're just giving you the wrong impression. Like, what do you want, dude? What do you want? Oh my gosh. Could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be a Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sag. Millie, look, Millie already completed this cycle. She said, I made the decision for him. Yeah. So this is, some of you guys have already met this person in May. Some of you guys haven't met them yet. You'll meet them in June. So this is truly what's going to happen, Aries. Okay. But only take it if this is your story. That's what I have for you, Aries. Let me know if it resonates. I think you're going to be very wise to the BS, Aries. So good for you. And you know, dating is a process. It's not, you're not going to find your husband overnight or your wife overnight, Aries. Take your time. Take your time. Okay. Here we go. Next, we got Taurus. Taurus, Taurus. Any Tauruses out there? Any Tauruses? You're welcome, Millie. You're welcome. Thank you for sharing your story. Oh, yeah. Aries, you are not playing with these fools. Cutting them off real quick. Like, nah. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I don't blame you. All right, let's keep this train rolling. Tauruses. I see we got Astro Girl here. Came right on time for Taurus. Lily is here waiting on the Pisces read. Thank you so much for coming and your patience as we venture through the other signs. Okay, Taurus, let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's going to be coming towards Taurus next in love for the month of June 2025. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Page of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Four of Swords. So Taurus, this person is going to be very clear about what they're trying to accomplish here. And what they're trying to accomplish is love on you, date you, really get to know you. And they're going to be very wise about how they approach this situation. I feel like this is somebody that is definitely a charmer. Okay, this is definitely a charmer, a very romantic person. But they are too having a hard time. They're having a hard time with letting go of something from their past. Just like most people, you know, they're trying to let go of this disappointing past love situation. So with you, they see you as a decent option to explore. Yeah. but they just don't want to be left with the burden of having to do it all by themselves and end up disappointed. So they're going to be very strategic and wise about the dating process with you. So you may notice this person ask you a lot of questions, communicate a lot with you, really try to understand who you are. So that way they know that they're not missing anything vital as they proceed. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups. Look at this. I told you they're trying to get over something, but they're going to have the courage to really go for what they want. And what they want is you, Taurus. Yes, I heard that. Okay. So far, so good, right? Yeah, this person is really having a hard time though. What's blocking them is, again, fear of lack of cooperation. So they just want to make sure you're going to be there. So that would be something that you need to make note of. If they see that you are not giving them cooperation or they're not getting the attention that they want from you, then I feel like this person could start to begin to worry. They will begin to worry and be scared of a tower moment occurring. So this is someone that will be thinking a lot about everything you say, everything you do, all the while underneath the deck, secretly, they're still getting over their past. Yeah. Their decision is final. I don't think this person wants to go back to their past, but keep in mind, this is someone that will be taking their time. Um, they come across to me as someone that's very calculated in how they move, and they just don't want to waste their time, which is a good thing. Okay. So let's see. How do they view Taurus? How do they view Taurus? Five of Cups and Nine of Swords in reverse. Taurus, they see you as somebody that's really hurt, very sad about a recent breakup yourself. So they feel like you're trying to get over something that's very difficult, that can be holding you back from building with them, right? But you're still hopeful, but they recognize that you are still not totally healed, but neither are they. So I think you kind of, have met your match. Let's see, how do you view this person? How does Taurus view this person? Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Swords. Uh, you kind of look at this person as someone that really needs a lot of clarity. Um, Someone that you need to communicate with a lot for them to really understand that you're serious. You feel like this person needs to get out of their head. That's going to kind of bother you about this person. Like you can tell that they hold on to a lot of things you say and do, even stuff from their past. And so it may come across to you as this person just needs a lot of communication. And that may be something that can kind of, make you feel a little bit of way about it. You could be connecting to Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Also getting air sign energy significantly here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Leo. But heavy on the air, heavy on the water. That could be predominantly in this person's sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign in their natal chart. Okay, we moving this train along, y'all. We got Gemini next. Any Geminis in the room? Gemini, where you at? Not too bad, Taurus. Not too bad. Okay, guys, we're rolling. Any Geminis in the room? Any Geminis in the room? Don't forget, guys, to like the video before you guys step on out. And also don't forget to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Because, as you know, there's always possibly some messages in those natal chart placement readings for you as well. And remember to only take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Monica's here, and Monica is a Gemini. Rita's here. Okay, Gemini's coming through. Let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini, single Geminis. Who's coming towards Gemini in love and romance for the month of June 2025? We have the Two of Swords in the reverse, King of Cups, Four of Pentacles. This is definitely someone I feel, Gemini, that's going to really struggle with being emotionally vulnerable and present. Okay, this is definitely someone that's going to overthink if it's safe to give you their heart, give you their love. Is it safe? I don't know. That's how they feel. I don't know if it's safe. I don't know if it's safe. Yeah, with the devil in the reverse to the Six of Wands, this is someone that is really trying to get out of their head about the way that they used to go about relationships. This could have been someone that has a behavior pattern of just going for people to give them attention, right? But I think deep down, this person has always really struggled with being emotionally vulnerable and present. But what they're going to realize about you, Gemini, is you are definitely valuable to them. You are definitely valuable to them. But I'm going to get some more on this devil in reverse. Yeah, they don't want this relationship to end or end in some type of betrayal, but they do know what they're capable of. I think that's the thing that this person may not tell you, that they have a history of in the past of really just being I don't know if it's an attention whore or doing some things. I don't know. Let me see. What is their history? What are they known to do before that they're trying to get over? Death and then the Temperance in reverse. Okay. They're really trying to end like this unbalanced. This person could be a drinker or alcoholic or have some type of addictions. They could like to party, something like that. They just like to be in the scene, the social scene, something like that. I keep getting like a lot of attention. And it really hasn't done them a favor, but really the issue is not that. They need to look at their heart chakra. They have that closed off. That's the problem. I think this person has been hurt so many times by so many people and they don't understand why. Hmm. They don't realize that their manipulative tactics have gotten the best of them. They do want a relationship though with you, but they don't know if they can provide you that because of who they are. Let me see. I want to understand, what do they really want with Gemini? This person is really focusing on themselves more than you. I don't understand that. Like, this seems like somebody that's more focused on themselves. Like, it's all about me, me, me. Okay, well, what about Gemini? That's what we need to know, right? How do they feel about Gemini? Okay, that's why. They don't know. They're not putting a lot of focus on you. They don't know if they want to stay or go. I think this person has tried their best to see what other options are out there, but they're not satisfied with them. Like I said, this person has a past of just being through hell and back with relationships, but they're not pinpointing the issue. And the issue is them being manipulative or something. Some of you guys know who this person is. Some of you guys may have already met this person. All right, let's get down to it. Let's get down to it. Let's see. How did this person view Gemini? Page of Cups in the reverse, Four of Wands in reverse. Eek. They view you, Gemini, as somebody that's very codependent, very insecure, very lonely. You may want someone really, really bad. So if this is a massive manipulator person, I'm not saying they are, but they have a history of being this way, you would be an easy target in their eyes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they see that you're so eager to get out there, but you're just still very hurt, very not very confident, but they feel like they can persuade you to give them a chance. All right, how does Gemini feel about this person? I mean, how does Gemini view this person? 7 of Cups in the reverse, 4 of Cups in the reverse. You're trying to give them a chance. You seem very determined to do so. I think at some point you were very it may start off that way where you'll have your guard up, and then as this person really sells themselves or sells their story, you're going to drop your guard. And then you're going to be determined to try to really work on this. So you kind of view this person as someone that's trying to heal or get to a more peaceful space, but they move very slow. You don't see a lot of progress very quickly, but you're willing to give them a chance. I don't know whose story this is. This may not be everybody's story, but if it is your story, let's see, how would Gemini know if this is their person? Because this is a very weird reading. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You know this is your reading because this person may not really be very cooperative with you. But like I'm saying, they're going to say a lot of things and you're going to possibly drop your guard and really try to work on it with this person if you kind of really fall for it. This person could be, we got Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces. That's the main energies there. Okay. Y'all let me know if it makes sense. I don't know whose story that is, but that is quite the story. Someone trying, but I don't like how they're kind of viewing you. That kind of doesn't sit too well with me, Gemini. That doesn't sit too well with me. Yeah. All right, next we have Cancer. Any Cancerians out there? Any single Cancerians out there? Any Cancers? Cancer, where you at? All right, Cancer, let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, single Cancers. Who's coming towards Cancer in June 2025? 5 of Cups in the reverse, the Hierophant, and Temperance. Okay, so, this is someone that's really kind of like holding back because they're still honestly trying to get over something from their past. I'm also getting like someone regretting that they haven't come in sooner. So you may have some history with this person. Yeah, because they see you as somebody that they can settle down with. But I think they're going to manipulate the energy. This feels like a past person. Let's see. Who is this? How will Cancer know who this is? Somebody you ended things with. Yeah, it feels like a past person coming back, Cancer. Yeah, this feels like a past person. And they're kind of disappointed that you're pulling your energy back from them and that they've pulled their energy back from you. But I'm still getting someone that can't really truly decide if they need to end it fully or if they need to come in. I think they just want you to stay in their energy because I don't really see someone that honestly wants to settle down. Yeah, they're coming across as a page of wands. Here today, gone tomorrow. Why the page of wands in reverse? Okay, yeah, they're just not emotionally invested in this. Very insecure, very codependent. I don't know. I don't like this energy. I'm trying not to say too much because it's a Cancer read, and I don't want to hear y'all in the comments. So I'm gonna just be quiet. It's that Aries moon in me. I can be very impulsive in what I say, and I'm trying not to say what I want to say. um, this person moves out. This person has a lot of heart. I'm gonna just say that they got a lot of heart to come on in like this. Is really not cool because I've really been following the Cancer energy lately, and even though this person knows what you want cooperation, it's like they are not giving it to you. Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles to the Nine of Swords in the reverse, I think they're kind of like upset that they didn't actually give you that thing you wanted, but I just don't see them moving in a space of providing you that. So let me see. I got to look more. I got to unpack this more because this person is very confusing. You may have felt that way. Like, I don't understand this person. What does this person want with Cancer then? Like, what do they actually want? What do they want? What do they want? They don't know. Two of Swords. You see what I'm saying? They're very confusing. They're confused. They're confusing me because they don't know. That's what I'm saying. Very confused individual. Two of Swords to the King of Cups in reverse. It doesn't matter. This person just needs somebody. They just want to feel loved. Underneath the deck with the Ace of Pentacles to the Lovers in reverse, it's like I want to give a solid offer, but I don't want to commit. It feels like a breadcrumbing energy. Sorry, a love bombing energy. I want to show up and give Cancer a solid offer or something that feels good, looks good, but I'm not going to be consistent with that energy. When I clarify the Ace of Pentacles, I get the King of Pentacles. Like, if this person comes in, they may see you as somebody that is a feasible option to benefit off of. I think their career, their stability, money, what they can get out of connections is a priority. And that's how they're moving. Okay. I got to get away from this energy, y'all, because it's really irritating me. Okay, here we go. Cancer, Cancer. How does this person view Cancer? Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Swords. They feel like they're viewing you as somebody that's actually not interested. You're really like focusing on yourself and trying to move on from this. But then there's a part of you that may possibly want to give this a chance. So they're viewing you as somebody that's just in a matter of time. They feel like you may not want me today, but you'll probably want me tomorrow. I'm hearing this person say, just like you always have. At some point, you'll want me back. They're so convinced. They're so cocky. You see what I'm saying? It's just a disgusting energy. I don't like it. All right. How is Cancer viewing this person? Three of Wands, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You view this person as someone that's waiting on you to take action. That is correct. This person wants you to make all the effort, all the attempts to come on in, but yet they're waiting on you and making no effort. This person's waiting on you. You see them as waiting on you, but making no effort to work on it. Just kind of spying on you, keeping tabs on you, figuring out what you got going on. And underneath the deck, you don't trust this person. You feel like they're someone that can't be trusted. They're fake. What they're hiding is their insecurity. They're hiding in fear. They're hiding in coward energy, which is correct. You see them very clearly, Cancer, if this is your story. Any advice for Cancer on this, Spirit? Judgment in reverse, Strength in reverse. Don't be fooled by this person. This is someone that really needs to learn self-love, self-care. They really need to learn how to be emotionally vulnerable and present in relationships. And deep down, this person honestly is just not ready for that. They prefer to be single and work on improving their finances, their stability, and their abundance in their life. Yeah, secretly, Seven of Swords. See that? They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that they want to just focus on themselves. But that's kind of where they are. Okay. Could be a Sagittarius, could be a Taurus, could be a Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. That's the main energies there. All right. Next, we're going to Mighty Mighty Leo. Any Leos in the room? Any Leos? Any Leos? Y'all don't forget to like the video, show your girl some love. And for those that haven't noticed, I am actually going to be doing mini reads tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. For those that are interested, it's only $20 per question. You can ask any question you would like. So check it out. I hope you guys will join me there. Okay, we're rolling. Leos are next. I see we got Leos in the building. BTS is here. George is here. Hey, y'all. Hey, hey. Good to see you, Leos. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Singles. Tell me about the single Leo. Who's coming towards Leo in love and romance in the month of June 2025? We have the 10 of Pentacles. I heard that. The Empress. And the 5 of Wands in the reverse. Hey, Crystal, what up? Okay, Leo. I feel like this is somebody that's serious about creating a legacy, creating a home, a family. But this is also someone that's very confused or really having a hard time deciding if it's worth it to build with you. They're really going to like you. They're really going to have a lot of love for you. But they're going to be like, I don't know. With the 10 of Cups in the reverse, I don't know if this is going to work. Let's see. What is the blockages? Why the blockages? 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I think this is somebody that honestly wants to know that you're going to be willing to invest in it as much as they will. They may have not had cooperation in their past with this. And so their biggest fear is that you may do the same thing. But what's keeping them in it is they do have feelings for you. They do. They know it's wrong, to not be completely honest with you about what's going on in their energy, but they got a lot going on. Okay, hold on a second. Who is this Empress? Okay. Your person may be entertaining someone else. Let me see. Is this a past person? I'm sorry, Leo. I'm really trying to understand the energy. Hold on a second. Is this a past person? Okay, King of Wands, Hermit first. For some of you Leos, this could be a past person trying to resurface. And the reason why I say that because I got the Empress here. And then I also had this Queen of Wands in reverse. Hmm. You have a lot of history with this person. If this is a past person, Leo. I know y'all tired of past people, but this is what's coming through. I'm trying to read it as somebody else, but I just can't let my intuition tell me it's a past person and it's and then I tell you it's a new person, but it's not. This feels like a past person energy. Ooh, Leo, y'all gonna have me do some work. Who are all these people? That's what I'm trying to understand, Lord. Yeah, they were running around. It's too many people. They regret running off and chasing a third party or whatever. This could be a player or something. You could have been married to this person in some type of long-term committed relationship and they ran off and cheated or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. I don't have time. I don't have all night to go through your person's drama. All right, what is this 5 of Wands in reverse? They're having a hard time trying to figure out how to make things right. But they want a fresh new start with you. They want a fresh new start with you. So that's who's coming towards you. That's who's coming towards you, this past person, to try to make things right. I'm really trying to get a new person, but I can't force what comes through. This is what's coming through. So I can ask for those Leo that's like, okay, can we get a new person? Watch this. Spirit, is there a new person coming towards Leo for a long-term committed relationship? Single Leos, is there a new person coming towards Leo? No, you're going to be waiting on them and they're not coming. See? That's what I'm trying to tell you. So y'all stop being in the comments talking about where's my new person. It's not coming through. You're waiting on the new person. Still waiting on them in the month of June, y'all. Let me do my reading. Oh, Lord. I got to get out of this energy, y'all. These old people are wearing me down. All right, here we go. How will How will this person view Leo? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and the Strength. Why is that so? Okay. You're really fighting the battle to go back to this person. They feel like you're needing more time to just evaluate this relationship. They feel like the way you're acting is a front. They feel like it's an act. It's not real. It's all a facade. Like this Queen of Swords energy is for show. I guess, child, I guess. Let me see. Why do they feel like Leo is faking? That's what I want to understand because they just show calling you out, Leo. They calling you out. Why do they feel like Leo's faking? Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Because they feel like you need more time to figure out if you want to work on it or not. So they feel like this is just a phase, that you're just pulling your energy back and you're waiting on time to figure out, when is the right time to come and work on it. All right, how does Leo view this? And then I'm getting out of this Leo read. Nine of Cups. Okay. You think this person is totally okay with not coming towards you? You feel like they're happy without you? They're doing fine without you? Even though they missed out on a great opportunity with you? You feel like this person does love you. They've kind of played themselves then. That's the way you see it. And you feel like they're one of those people that just impulsively runs away from the connection, but eventually possibly will come back once their energy gets stabilized again. You feel like yeah, there it is, Six of Swords in reverse. You feel like this person's coming back too. Y'all both see each other kind of very similar. So you also feel like this person's very wise and very calculated in how they go about stuff. But there's also somebody that doesn't want a traditional relationship with you, like a marriage or settle down. So it's just not for you. It's just not for you. Even though this person does have love for you, you're just tired of them running off or running away and all that other crap. Okay. Let me know if it resonates, Leo. This energy is draining. It's draining me. I might have to take a little break in a second. All right. We got Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Aries, Sag, and that's about it. That's the main ones right there. We're going to stop it right there. It can be anybody, of course, but that's the predominant energy coming through. All right, Leo. Yeah, your person's exhausting. You may have felt the same way. Very hard to deal with. Very exhausting. Because I'm like gassed. I'm gassed. All right, Jim Chick says the Cancer read is him. He's the Cancer and he's doing all of that. Yes. So y'all, when you guys are watching tarot, a lot of times watching the roles in reverse does help because sometimes the reading can resonate the other way around. So that's quite possible. I love you too, Crystal. I just had to put it out there. You want to inquire about new person. I always get y'all asking me, and I will literally pull it on the screen for y'all to see what I'm getting. And it's right there. Booyah. Y'all just gonna still wait. So thank you for understanding. Blah, blah, blah. Said I subscribe. That's what's up. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Definitely be sure to check out the other content on my page and be looking out for new content coming out soon. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Welcome, welcome. All right, Virgo. Any Virgos here? Okay, we got some Virgos here. A pink. Hey, hey. Virgos, don't be looking too hard at my nails now. Look at y'all judging me. Look at my nails. Virgo's like, damn. Damn, Mika. I'm working on it, y'all. Send me up in a prayer. Oh, Lord. So, what I ended up doing, Virgo, is I ended up ordering these. This is like acrylics, but I ended up ordering these press-on nails, y'all. And so I'm waiting for them to come in the mail. They should have been in the mail like earlier this week, I thought, but it's taking forever. So I'm trying not to get another set until these nails come. But if I gotta wait a little bit longer, I'm about to go get another set and say, screw these press-ons, and they're gonna have to just sit in the box until this next set starts messing up again. Cause baby, I'm so tired of looking at these old raggedy nails. Look at them. Look at all that growth. That's ridiculous. Walking around looking raggedy. I can mess with Virgo because I know y'all secretly judge me. Y'all probably cracking up right now. It's all good, Virgo. It's all good. Okay, Virgo, let's get it. Hey, Divine K. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo, single Virgos. Virgo sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Virgo sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Look, Divine K says the fact that you know a Virgo would pick up on your nails. I swear, I already know it. Who's coming towards single Virgos in love and romance in 2025? We have Five of Pentacles. We got Temperance. And we have the Death in the reverse. So the person coming towards you is definitely in a space of feeling abandoned, feeling alone. But they don't want to lose you. Feels like a past person. Underneath the deck, we got the Three of Pentacles. They want to try to work on this with you. Let me get some more on this. Like I'm getting like a possessive energy, this person. You see this with the King of Pentacles? Yeah. They want to just see where it goes, even though this person may have not really taken a lot of action, consistent action, let me say that, with you. They just got tired of waiting on you to take action. So here they come, trying to see where you stand. They're a bit very clear that you may not necessarily want them, but they don't know that until they come forward. Yeah. It's going to take a lot for this person to be in this space to want to work on it. Everybody's on different timelines. So, of course, for some of you guys, this person will come in on the first few weeks of June, then the rest maybe later. It just depends on when this person is motivated to take action. They're kind of a person that has to first see what else is out there to realize, yeah, the grass is not greener and I want to go back to Virgo and relive this relationship, revive it from the dead, and be more generous. This is someone, though, when they come forward, it feels still like it's a hard decision to make because They don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want you to embarrass them or call them out or reject them. That would really hurt their feelings. So let me see. What does this person want with Virgo? Why are they trying to return? What do they really want? The Sun and the Ten of Wands. They want to tell you they acknowledge and understand the types of burdens that they have caused in this relationship. They're very clear about that they ignored those behavior patterns in the past and let you slip away. They didn't see it clearly for what it was then. And so it feels kind of like someone that wants to kind of find a weird way to apologize, not directly apologize, but like roundabout apologize because they're hurting. Ten of Swords with the King of Cups in reverse. This is a very sensitive person, very emotionally vulnerable, and very emotionally. So they stir up a lot of drama, like a drama king. Let me just say that. So when you don't have the energy of the person that you stir up a lot of drama with in your life, you tend to be like, well, dang, I ain't got nobody to fight with. I ain't got nobody to play with. I ain't got nobody to, that kind of mess. It doesn't really feel like this is somebody that is coming in with the best intentions. With the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse to the Page of Swords in reverse, it gives me like kind of like a bit of greed. And I think I was getting that earlier, like possessive energy. They don't want to see you with someone else. How does this person view Virgo? The Moon, the King of Swords. They feel like you've grown quite wise to their crap, to the illusions that they've created. They feel like you see them very clearly, that they were playing games with you in this relationship, like it was a false relationship. They feel like you caught on to their BS or something like that. And now you're breaking free because you're wise and you're creating a better life for yourself without them. That's why there's stagnation and no action from you on your behalf and why you're closed off emotionally. All right, let's see how you view this person, Virgo. You think they're a false emperor. You think they're full of crap. They come through very charming, very convincing, like they want to give you love, like they want a relationship, but it doesn't feel that way consistently. It's very inconsistent behavior. They go like back and forth. One minute they want to, romance you, and then the next is like they don't want it. They don't want the love. You view this person as a player, person that's in and out of your life, treats you like a revolving door or treats you like an option. You just like, listen, tired. This person could be Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Taurus, Aquarius, Pisces. Yeah. And I think I said Libra. If not, Libra 2. All right, that's the main energies there. It can be anybody, of course. All right, y'all, we rolling. Who we got next? Libra. Speaking of Libra, we got Libra. Any Libras in the room? Libra, Libra. Y'all so quiet tonight. Don't hesitate to say hey. Don't hesitate to give a shout out or tell me if any of these messages resonate. Everybody's on different timelines. So some of you guys may actually resonate with these stories. Carrie just popped into the building. She's an Aries. Hello, Carrie. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys want, you can always rewind the tape to check out any portion of the reading that you may have missed. And we're going to go ahead and move on to Aries. Aries, where you at? Any Aries? I'm sorry, not Aries, y'all. What am I saying? Any Libras here? I was thinking about Carrie and I was saying any Aries. But no, we on Libra. All right, we got some Libras here. We got MJ here. Hey. We got Chi Chi here. Hey. Fellow air signs, welcome. Let's get it. Okay. Well, the good thing is not all of the signs are getting old people. That's good. Some of us are shifting to new. Attracting new. Some of us still got the toxic ex that can't let us go, right? So let's see what you have, Libra. Spirit, tell us a little bit about single Libras. Libra sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Libra sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who's coming towards Libra in love and romance for June 2025? We got Four of Cups in the reverse. Page of Swords. And Queen of Swords. All right. I think this is someone that's definitely trying to not think so negatively when it comes to love. They're trying to get out of their own way. Okay. This is someone that typically puts love on the back burner, but when it comes to you, they're giving it a chance. Do I see this person falling hard, being consistent? Not so much. Okay. With the Knight of Cups in the reverse, this is someone that can definitely be trying to decide with the Two of Wands if they want to stay in this or run. Okay. They're fickle, very fickle here in their energy. So what they're going to do is they're going to take their time, Libra. They're going to really study you with the Page of Swords and really see, like, is this somebody that I can trust? Is this somebody that I can build with? Is this somebody that I can open up to? Yeah, with the Queen of Cups here, I really feel like this is somebody. Hey, Fred, what up? What up? That definitely sees the potential, but they're going to be very cold and very calculated about how they go through this. And it's not going to feel too good on you on the receiving end of this, because what you're going to get is maybe one day they're going to be, let's go on a date, let's do this, da, 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 da. Then the next day they're going to pull back. Then the next day they're back at it again. It's like, well, dang, what do you want? It's this Two of Wands energy. It's this Two of Wands energy, that fickleness. I think there's been things from their past that has caused this person to have this guard up, this wall of protection up. And it's not like they don't want something with you, it just takes time. And this is a classic case of someone that hasn't taken enough time to heal. So when they come to you, they're like, oh, I don't know. They're too hesitant with it. So let me see. What do they really want with Libra then? What do they really want? The Magician in the reverse, Eight of Cups in the reverse. They want to give it a chance, but they're going to definitely not be honest that they have some things that they've done in their past that probably they're not too proud of, that they're still trying to work through. What are these devil energies? What is that? Um, they just have not been the best partner. I'm getting someone that can be quite selfish and kind of prioritize their own wants and needs, not be emotionally present and consider yours. But they also don't have a lot of options that they like. So then when it comes to you, it's like, I can see. I can see how this may be a good option, but I just need more time. Yeah, to drop all this burden in my life that I'm struggling to heal from. All right, how will they view Libra? How will they view you? Ten of Wands in the reverse, Eight of Swords. Okay. Um, you're definitely going to be someone who's going to overthink this as well. You're definitely going to overthink it because this person's going to kind of confuse you in a sense. You want to see if this person is willing to put in the work or if they're going to put a lot of burden on you. Part of the problem is the attention. You want this person to give you a lot of attention, a lot of effort. And remember that stubborn, greedy energy that I was picking up about this person? Well, this person is going to see you as somebody who is maybe focused more on your career, your stability, your goals as well. But really, what they don't know is, I think you really want something here. You just are having a hard time being emotionally present because this person's so cold and closed off. So you're going to be definitely not feel too confident by this. At least that's the way they see it. You're not too confident with them, like almost overthinking it. All right. So how does Libra view this person? How will you view this person when they come into your energy? The Lovers and the Three of Cups in the reverse. Why that? Okay. So you may view this person as someone who is very romantic and has the potential to create a relationship if they want to, but they're kind of masking it with passion, fun, nothing serious. You feel like this person is very codependent of others' energy and very emotionally closed off. Yeah. And looking for someone to give to them, pour into them. So yeah, again, codependent. You view this person as codependent. So what does Libra want with this person? I'm just curious. The Empress in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse. Um, you may be in it for a fun time, not a long time, because I don't think you're going to jive too well with this person, to be honest. If you guys go down that rabbit hole, some of you guys may not even be interested of going down that rabbit hole. And but you'll still be talking to them, taking action to them. But I think you're gonna try to move on from this. It'll just be another like moment to just kind of see where it goes. You don't see this person in the best of light. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I got a lot of air sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and who else? Capricorn, Taurus. Yep, that's what I got. Rashima, it has been a minute, girl. Been a good minute. Thank you so much for coming to the live. Cool, cool, cool. If you guys don't want to miss another live, don't forget to hit the notification bell. Go ahead and hit the notification bell now. because you never know. And we also have our 1 year anniversary coming up on this channel. So there's going to be a lot of fun announcements coming up, and you don't want to miss out on those. So definitely make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, y'all. Okay, we're rolling. What we got next, y'all? We got Scorpio. Rashima came right on time for the Scorpio read. Any Scorpios out there? Any Scorpios? Hey, Fred. Everybody say hey to Fred. Fred is awesome. Fred wants to remind everybody, don't forget to hit the like button, show your support. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We have a lot of amazing content, and being a subscriber entitles you for running for a free personal tarot reading. And every single month I do pick one lucky subscriber for that. I do ask that after you subscribe, be engaging, that I know you exist, because a lot of times I don't get to see everybody that subscribes. So in order to make yourself appear and be known, you got to be interactive, and I got to see you to be in that running. So don't forget to chat in the lives, leave comments and such. So I know that you're here. Fred. Fred, I love you too, Fred. Thank you so much, Fred. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's read. Yeah, y'all. If y'all don't know, Fred is amazing. He's so kind, has a generous heart. But Fred is right. I do dedicate a lot of time to you guys. And for those that don't know, this is not what I do full time. This is kind of a passion of mine. And I started this little channel about a year ago, and it's flourished. It's grown overnight, and I feel like I've touched so many lives, and I'm hoping to really inspire and heal so many other people. So it means the world to me when you guys do so many nice things, like leave the comments, send the super chats, book the readings. When I have sessions with people, like I had a session tonight with an amazing person, and she came on to the live in the beginning and was eager to share with everybody how much she enjoyed her personal. It means the world to me. So thank you all so much for those who support what I do. It really does mean the world to me, because this is just, somebody that really enjoys helping other people. And I found the perfect outlet to combine my passion, my gift, and my desire to heal. So thank you. Thank you so much, Fred. Okay, Scorpio's next after my mushy thank you speech. So we have Rashima here, and for those that don't know, Mika is a Scorpio rising. All right. What you say, Fred? Mika, you drew me in, ma'am. I've got 3 other lives on right now I mod for, and I chose to be with you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. I don't know. I just got drawn to you. I was like, Fred would be an amazing mod if he's open to it. Anytime I select someone as a mod, I'm like, I hope they'll take the job, because it can be time consuming. But if it's something you're interested in, I appreciate you guys taking the time to do it. Okay, here we go, Scorpio. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, single Scorpios. Who's coming towards Scorpio in love and romance for the month of June 2025? We have the 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers in the reverse, and the 7 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, well, this is very clear cut with the 8 of Pentacles to the 3 of Cups. This is somebody that really wants to work on at least developing friendship, a friendship that's solid, that's grounded, that's stable, that's real. where you guys just connect and really bond very well. It kind of feels like somebody that is trying to run away from a consequence. That's what it feels like. And they find refuge in you. But I feel like this person really needs to look at how they go about manifesting you into their life. I think this person just kind of randomly pops up and meets you, and then they're like, well, I'm hoping that by connecting with Scorpio, I can have some happiness, some peace, some refuge. And it's like, really? Yeah, they're stressed out. Whatever this person's going through, it's a lot of stress. But they really need to look at how they're making their choices moving forward. I want to get some more on this Three of Cups because y'all know Three of Cups, that can be a red flag now. That can be a red flag. What's this Three of Cups? Okay, we have the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Emperor. Okay. This person just needs some attention right now to feel kind of like they're in control of their life. I feel like this is somebody that has a lot of different things going on in their energy. And they just want some peace and refuge. Like I say, they are chasing you because of the fact that you provide them refuge, peace, a reason to step their game up, to go towards something a little bit more serious, but they're going to start off very small, like friendship. I'm not getting somebody that's going to go head over heels. Let's move this puppy along. I'm not getting that. They're still kind of walking away from something from their past energetically. Because with the Lovers in the reverse to the Tower in reverse, this person has had repeated cycles of just being scared to fall in love. So they keep it kind of like at a dating phase with the Knight of Cups. And they feel like that's fair. But is it really? You know, is it really to just kind of like date people, hang out with people, keep it casual? Like uh that's not going to possibly fly with Scorpio. Correct, correct. Rashima's correct. She said, I'm not here to be someone's emotional crutch. Yes, exactly. That's what I feel like, Scorpio. That's what I feel like. This is somebody that just needs to go to a therapist. they need a they need a counselor. They need a therapist. You ain't it. You trying to attract a partner, not a patient, not a client. Here we go. Seven of Wands in reverse. What we got? Oh, Lord. Yeah, this is someone that's having a hard time really trusting people. They're having a hard time trusting people. They just feel like it's a struggle. And again, of course, I would have to dig a lot deeper on this person to find out, well, what is it about it this person is having a hard time trusting people, and then they're defending their position, but they're also stressed. And then when I feel like they get overwhelmed, it stops. It doesn't feel like it's a relationship that goes beyond a certain level, like we saw. Three of Cups. And then we get to the Lovers in reverse, which is like somebody that's scared to fall in love. Look at that. They go back and forth. This person's exhausting me. Okay, here we go. Spirit, how does this person view Scorpio? How does this person view Scorpio? We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Sun in the reverse. Okay. Why that? Okay. Hmm. They feel like you're not really ready for this with this person. Like you're not ready to open up emotionally to this person. Because you fear that there may be competition. That's the way they see you. They see you as somebody that's emotionally closed off because you're scared that they may have someone else or be talking to someone else. They feel like you don't trust them. I'm gonna just say that. They just don't feel like you trust them. They feel like you are very like I say, like you're blocking your energy. You got them blocked, or you're putting your hand up, putting a firm boundary in. If I were to summarize it, they feel like it's not going to go nowhere anyway with you. So let's at least be friends. You know, that's the vibe I'm getting from this person, the way they view you. All right, here we go. How does Scorpio view this person? The Empress, the Moon in the reverse. Mm. And the Queen of Pentacles. And I'm trying to understand, who are all these people? Who are all these people? And why do you view it that way? You must feel like this person has someone else for real. Your fear is that this person has someone else. And they may not have no plans of providing you an experience that you're looking for. Who is this Empress? Let's look at that. So the Empress could be their past baby mama, their ex-wife, somebody they used to have a relationship with that they may bring up. You may feel like they're not over that. And then we have you showing up as this Queen of Pentacles, where you're undecided, like, I don't know if this person is gonna make the cut. I don't know if this person gonna make the cut. That's why you see them, because they might have somebody else. At least that's how they, that's how you see it, I guess. Secretly, you're keeping this under wraps. You're keeping this under wraps. So let me ask this. What does this person want with Scorpio? Queen of Wands in the reverse. And the Star. There's times when this person's holding on to the idea that it could work, and then there's other times when they don't. They just like, I want to give up on it. It's a very inconsistent energy, this person. And I think it's turned you off. And that's what makes you feel like they got to have someone else, because they're so inconsistent. Like they're not consistent with the effort. And then they try to make you feel like you're a part of a friend zone with them, and you're tired. You're tired, I'm getting, with this crap. Yeah. This person does have feelings for you, but the way they show up in the surface in the 3D, you're not feeling it. Not at all. Not at the least. Could be a fellow Scorpio. We got Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Leo. That's the main energies there. All right. It doesn't look like you're going to fall for this, Scorpio. I think you're going to be studying this person very closely, and you're going to start noticing like, it doesn't feel too good on your behalf. They got to have someone else. That's how you're going to feel it. It's going on with this person. So let me know if it resonates. Some of you guys may have already met this person, but it's not everybody's story. All right, we got Sagittarius next. Any Saggy-Waggies, where you at? Any Saggies? All right, Saggy, let's see what we got. By the way, y'all, I went ahead and updated my internet package, so I think we are doing in the clear. Y'all notice my internet has not dropped yet. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Glory. I'm trying to tell y'all. Woo! It was getting on my nerves. Yeah. So we're clear. Y'all can hear and see me clear. I should have told them to give me the best package because I don't need no more. You're welcome, Scorpios. I don't need no more internet drops on these lives because it was irritating me, y'all. I know y'all were getting tired of it, but hopefully I'll get my viewership up because that stuff was exhausting. Woo! Here we go. Bree says, did somebody call me? I'm looking for the Saggies. All right, we got Mariah, Bree, Eddie. Represent for team Saggy Waggy. All right, let's see what we got, Sagittarius. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Single Sagittariuses. Who's coming towards Sagittarius in love and romance for June 2025? We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Swords. And the Six of Swords. My gosh, you could be connecting to, obviously, possibly an air sign. A lot of air energy. My goodness. Okay. Oh, y'all, I'm so tired of these folks from the past. I know you so tired of them, but I can't. Somebody from your past, Sagittarius, is very confused about why can't they move on from this? Why can't they heal from this? Why can't they let this go? Why, oh, why, oh, why? They just want to drop this. They want to stop overthinking it. They want to stop ruminating about it. See? With the Hermit here, that's all this person thinks about. And they're like confused, like, why? What is it about Sagittarius? It's something about Sagittarius that's driving me crazy. What the heck? Oh my gosh, this person is obsessed. Obsessed. So that doesn't tell me anything. So, okay, they're thinking a lot about you. They're confused and spirit and they can't, they're obsessed. Page of Swords, stalking, stalker-ish vibe, stalker alert, obsessed. They can't get enough. I think what's really bothering this person is they've invested so much into this relationship. And when it came to a staggering halt, they're like, wow, 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 wow. I played myself. Something tells me this person was being deceptive, was being toxic in the past, and now they're having time to really think, play it all play by play. And this is where they're really kind of really confused as to why can't they just move on. You know, they've used these tactics and these strategies and the manipulation and all that BS with other people, and none of this energy stuck with them. But you, Sagittarius, oh boy, obsessed. They can't let it go. They can't let it go. Okay, let's see. What does this person really want with Sagittarius? Let's go there. Let's go that direction, Sagittarius, because this person. What do they really want? They just watching you. They just thinking about you. Okay, what do they want? High Priestess, Knight of Cups. Intuitively, they know that you're the person that's for them. And underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles to the Star in the reverse. This person really wants to work on this, but they're not feeling too confident that it will work. Like, what do I do to get my Sagittarius back? What do I say to convince Sagittarius that I'm serious this time? How do I fix all of my wrongs and make it right? But they're getting spiritually guided and led to give this another chance. But I think it's too late. I think Sagittarius, you gone. Zoom. Knight of Swords, Four of Cups. This person ran off and just kind of like pushed you away. They just kind of ran away from this connection and pushed you away. That's what made it hard for you guys to build anything here. Right? But they didn't intend to be gone forever. It was just for a time being. Or was it? Yeah. Now they want to come in as the Emperor. Tell me about this Emperor energy. Yeah. They may have been a false Emperor before, but now they're thinking about how they kind of self-sabotage this relationship because of the lies. It really feels like someone that really played themselves. I don't know how else to describe the energy other than that. They feel like an idiot. I'm sorry, but they do. What is the Six of Swords? The Sun, yeah. You're the one that makes them happy. You just need to know that. You're the one that makes them happy. There is no one better. And you bring them a lot of peace. And they regret that they missed out on this. Okay, we got it. All right, so how do they view Sagittarius? Let's see how they see you, Sagittarius. Woo, Lord, since they spying on you and they watching you, how do they see you? And notice the cards kind of flew, so I feel like this person's all over the place. They're like discombobulated. Okay, they see you not being confident with giving this another chance. They see you are trying to move on from this. And that you're trying to avoid them at all costs because this person has made you feel not the best. You really wanted a relationship with this person, but they screwed it up. So you don't feel confident that you can create this Ten of Cups with this person. This is kind of like the boy that cried wolf. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that story. Where I feel like in the past this person wasn't serious, but now they're trying to get there to figure out a way to convince you that they are. But I don't believe you see them that way. Let's see. How does Sagittarius see this person? How does Sagittarius see this person? Sagittarius, you view this person as someone that was totally okay with breaking off this relationship to go towards a third party. Some of you guys may have found out that they have someone else. And so you kicked them out or they left you to go towards his foolishness. So you view this person as someone that just kind of maybe possibly left the relationship to go towards someone else. That's the way you view it. That's the only reason why they left is because they were probably going to someone else. That's the way you view them. So is there anybody else coming towards Sagittarius? I know y'all eager. Y'all gonna bug me to death. Is there someone else coming towards Sagittarius? Because y'all already know what this is. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Wheel, I think you're seeing much success or more abundance in your world being single during the month of June versus being with someone else, because you're outweighing all these other options. I mean, some of you guys could be dating, but do I see you landing a relationship? Possibly not. You're going to be waiting for the right person to come in. You see that? You're dating, but you're like, yeah, no, 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 you know. So this is the person that's actually going to be coming towards you with real, you know, romantic feelings. All the rest just maybe, you know, talking over the phone, exchanging messages. You may go on a date or two, but you're going to be like, up next. Up next. All right, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. The person you could have been connecting to is, we have Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Virgo. That's the main energies there. It can be anybody, of course. Yep. All right. We're going to keep it rolling, y'all. Let me know if it resonates, Saggy. Y'all don't forget to like the video. Show your girl some love. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget that tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be coming on live doing mini reads. So if you're interested in getting a mini reading, all you gotta do is click on that link that I just dropped into the live chat. So you can go ahead and book your personal. As you guys know, the readings are $20 per question. You can book as many as you would like, and you can ask any question you want. Some of you guys may be interested more in love, versus others may be more interested in just getting some advice from their spirit guides. Sometimes I get career questions. I get all kind of questions. So it's just whatever you want to know. That's there for you. And this one is going to be exclusively a reading for y'all, I can't even think, y'all. It's going to be a reading for exclusively for only mini reads, because usually when I do my mini reads, what I will do is all signs with it. But this one I'm just doing exclusively for mini readings only. So check it out, you guys. It's really one of my popular items that I sell on my website, followed by, of course, love and emergency readings and live mini reads. All those are very popular. So don't hesitate. Go ahead and book if you're interested. And sometimes I get some of you guys watching the readings. You're welcome to come and watch, get some advice, support those that are getting their reading. That's always a good way to support each other on the channel. If they're getting a reading and you have some good sound advice. And Kita does recommend it. She says the mini readings are amazing. They are. And they're very detailed. I'm not just one of those that pull like one or two cards. I'll be pulling a million cards. I feel I'll be pulling all the cards in the deck for y'all. Just because I want to make sure you guys get a thorough reading. So very detailed reading. Again, visit MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com for more information, or you can find the link in the description box for the pinned comment. Capricorn's next. And Kita says, for those that don't know, because she's had readings before by me, she said, Mika is so spot on and her readings are not short. She ain't lying. I don't know how to shut up, y'all. I will go on. She ain't lying. She is not lying. Sometimes I will go. It just depends. It depends what I feel, intuitively called to tell you in the message. And sometimes I'll throw in um, whatever I feel like my spirit guides are kind of like warning you or need you to hear. Yeah, and she says, Mika's truly gifted. Thank you so much. I appreciate the feedback. And she's not alone. Like, I get personal readings all the time on this channel. And a lot of times people say they truly, honestly do enjoy it. They do. I mean, you guys enjoy the lives. Y'all enjoy my my collective reads, but a personal is honestly the best way to go with tarot. So we're not picking up everybody's energy, we're picking up your specific energy, your person, and your situation. So, really good way to go if you can do it. And that's the cheapest thing on my website. If you want to get a cheap reading, that's it, the mini reads. Fred says, yeah, Mika is thorough. You get more than what you pay for. He ain't lying. It's almost a free 99, but not quite. It feel like the free 99 after I get through. Yes. Yes, correct. Kita's like, it's definitely $100 reading for sure. It is. No, for real, y'all. I really do go above and beyond because I really just want to help people. Like, no, all BS aside, I really am here to help people. But of course, it does drain my energy. It is a gift. And of course, I have to have the equipment, have the cards, have the things to keep the channel going. And of course, compensate myself a little bit for my time doing this because I dedicate a lot of time to creating this content and doing these readings. So can't do it for free, but I can get close. There we go. $20 tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And you don't have to be present, y'all. You don't have to be present because you're going to submit your questions in advance via email. There'll be a link in your email to submit your question. All right, we got to keep going, y'all. We got to keep going. Capricorn is next. Let's see what we got for the cap and the corn. Capricorn. Any Capricorns here? Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about single Capricorns. Who's coming towards Capricorn in love and romance for the month of June 2025? Look at this. Judgment in the reverse. Already off to a bad start. Get ready, y'all. Here we go. Page of Swords and Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, this is somebody that is not going to be completely honest with you on the upfront. They're going to feel like they don't have much to offer. They're not too confident in themselves, not too confident in what they can provide this relationship. And underneath the deck with the Ten of Swords to the Three of Wands in reverse, it really feels like somebody in the past, to be honest. This feels like somebody that's coming in to really make amends, but they're coming in to make amends because of what you offer. But they're not feeling hopeful that they have what it takes, so they're going to wear a mask. With the Ten of Swords under the deck, back to what I was saying, they feel betrayed that you turn your back on them. They feel betrayed that you turn your back on them. I want to understand, why is this person wearing a mask? Why are they not being authentic with what they're saying? Six of Swords and the Emperor in reverse. This is someone that really feels like in order to create the type of relationship dynamic they want with you, which is one where you continue to invest in this, they gotta get control. They gotta get control of you and not have their feelings in it. And nobody got time. Nobody got time for this. Nobody got time for this. This is the energy of someone that feels disappointed, not because they love you. And that may not, let me just rephrase that. This person is not disappointed by what most people will be disappointed by. When you have a breakup, you typically are disappointed because you lost the person you love. You feel bad because you guys aren't able to, be in each other's company anymore. Not this person. Not this person. This is someone who I feel is in regret because they can't get the benefits of being with you. You got it going on. You have it all together. You're strong, you're independent, Capricorn. You have a lot that you bring to the table. And I feel like this is someone that has taken advantage of what you brought to the table. Yeah, they see that this Queen of Pentacles, which is you, is trying to get over them and move on. Like you're like, listen, I'm in recovery, and they see that. And that's what's making them lose confidence. This is someone that felt when they had you, they had control. But now that you're moving on and you're protecting your space, they're losing control. They're losing that grip that they had on you. They're losing the ability to manipulate and control the situation. So, with the Eight of Cups here, this person sees you as you walking away, but they're not done. Even if this person is a player, somebody for the streets, right? They still want you to give to them, support them, but they lay in a low, spreading it wide. You can't make it up. I'm going to lay a low and spread it wide around town, but hey, give it to me. Give me what you offer, Capricorn. Give me what you offer, your abundance, your stability. Ooh, y'all, these people exhausting me tonight. What is this Page of Swords? Nine of Wands. Okay. They're having a hard time by what they're seeing. If this person is spying on you, keeping tabs on you, it's really making this person sick because they see that you're moving on, that you may not want this relationship. It's throwing their energy off. They could be drinking, partying, whatever. Who cares? But it also makes this person determined to try to come back and have a new beginning with you. Notice this Ace of Wands, that passionate beginning. They feel like that it's getting like, lay up in the bed type of energy, right? See? They feel like that's the recipe to reunite this love with you because it's making them sick that you're moving on. But they're stuck with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They're stuck because they've created all these illusions, all these fantasies. This person is not in touch with a lot of things in the 3D or reality. They live in a fantasy world. And they're stuck there. They're stuck in their fantasy world. And their fantasy world is chasing their fantasies. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm so tired of this energy. I'm sorry, Capricorn, but I am. Nine of Cups in the reverse and the Strength card here. It's almost like this person really feels like it's so hard to self-reflect. This is someone that's not self-aware. They really haven't taken a time to really take a chance at looking at themselves, to recognize that they're contributing to a lot of the problems that they're creating in their energy. and but they don't understand why they're not able to get you back, keep you in their life. Like, why isn't it working? Why? They cause too much drama. That's why. Drama king. King of cups in reverse. Full of drama. Full of drama. So, okay. Let's get to it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about how this person sees Capricorn. King of Swords, Ten of Swords. You're very wise, Capricorn. This person recognizes that you figured out a lot about them, which is why you've decided to kind of betray them. But they understand that they pissed you off. This person feels like they met their match. They're now looking at you as being very deceptive, but you weren't. You're just tired of this BS. I'm getting a lot of anger, Capricorn, like very volatile, very, very ruthless, very angry, very sharp at the tongue. But this person has mad respect for you of the wisdom that you figured out about them. Let's see, what is this King of Swords? What did Capricorn figure out? They think you figured out. You figured out that this person has played that fickle game with you too long and that they were wasting your time because they couldn't figure out what they wanted with you. So you figured out that you were just in a string along situation. That's the way they see it, that you figured that out. So how does Capricorn actually view this person? We have the Magician, the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So you view this person as someone that is an avoidant. You see this person as someone that really kind of creates blockages for themselves because they always run from the connection, run from their feelings, run from taking action. They're always on the run and always running off to get attention elsewhere. You may deem this person as a juggler. Like they view this person as someone that always puts other things, other people, other options and stuff, ahead of you. Very codependent too. You view this person as very codependent, very manipulative to get what they want. Kind of like an entitled energy, like they feel like they're owed it. Empress in reverse, they feel like they're owed it. And then, don't matter the gender, but they feel like you owe them. Yep. And very manipulative. Could have been very emotionally manipulative, mentally manipulative, all that crap. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see if there's anybody new for Capricorn. Any new people for Capricorn? We got the Fool and the Three of Wands in the reverse. I think you're kind of taking a break from dating, Capricorn. Or you're going to get exhausted and just kind of like say, you know what, I'll just wait. I'll just wait. I ain't got time. Yeah, you may try. I'm getting, if you get out there, Capricorn, at some point, the month of June, you're going to just kind of turn your back on it and just kind of focus on your money, your stability, your career, your goals, and just take a break from dating or letting people come into your space, because I think you're still on this very powerful healing journey in order to only attract the best. Two of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles. If someone's not coming in with a solid love offer, you don't want it. And I think there's going to be a lot of you do this dating thing in dosage. doses, to where if someone's coming in and they're playing games and you keep getting repeated cycles of this, you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm about to step away. I'm about to go under a rock and hide or something like that until I get my energy back up and get back out there. So yeah, in the meantime, back at the ranch, old buddy, old pal, whoever this ex is that you're trying to get over, is still all up in your energy, trying to figure out a way to get you back. All right, there we go. This person could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, a lot of air, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Pisces. That's the main energies there. All right, that's what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates, Capricorn. Some of you guys may have already experienced this where this person tried to come back at some point in May and you're like, nah, bruh, nah, sis, no way. Jose. Shamika, what up, what up? How you doing, love? All right, it's time for Aqua Game. Where you at, Aquarius? Where you at? Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. Don't forget to hit the like button before you guys exit. We only got 2 signs left. And if you're just now joining us, be sure that you rewind the footage because we went through all of the other signs. Only the last 2 left, Aquarius and Pisces. All right, like Fred says, Aquariuses are up. Aqua Gang, where you at? Sierra's here. Hey, Sierra. Okay, so this is for all Aquariuses. For those that don't know, your girl is an Aquarius, Sun and Venus. So definitely Team Aqua. Woo woo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about single Aquariuses and who's coming towards Aquarius in love and romance for the month of June 2025. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Eight of Wands. All right. So Aquarius, you got someone that's kind of stuck on you, stuck on this relationship, but they want to take action. They want to take action towards you, but you're pissed. It looks like this is somebody that really wants to come in correct, but they don't have the motivation to face you right now because you're pissed. Because you're pissed. I'm really picking up a past person, y'all. Really picking up a past person. Let's see what's going on with this person. Tell me a little bit why they don't want to work on, they don't want to come toward Aquarius. Y'all, I got cards flying. Okay. Seven of Cups in the reverse, the Fool in reverse. You know, this person doesn't want you to know that they've tried to date other people, try to get out there, and they haven't found anybody better than you, Aquarius. So it's kind of very risky business to go towards you, because what if you know, or what if you have an inkling of this? And for some of you guys, so much time has passed between you and this person connecting, where of course she probably wouldn't be surprised that this person was dating other people or getting out there, what have you. Yeah. See? They love your nurturing energy. Like they feel like you're somebody that's very kind, very loving, very compassionate. But they're not getting that energy right now. They feel like you're being different. You're being weird. Why are you acting like this? Like why? Why are you acting so unstable? You're not being the humanitarian spirit that they have known you to be. See, there's so many layers to an Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? And one of the layers that people want to highlight is the one where we're the Queen of Swords in reverse. And that's that bitchy energy, that's anger, that's cold, calculated tongue, you're closed off, you're slick with the reason why is because somebody done pissed you off. And this person did that. But they want to understand, where did all this come from? Whoa, whoa. Where did all this come from? It came from them. Are they missing the memo? Like, what's happening here? Hold on a second. Let me see something here. What does this person want with Aquarius? What does this person want with Aquarius? Three of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. They want to know if you're going to work on it with them or not. Are you still in it? Aquarius, are you still going to be there for me, Aquarius? If I call you, if I show up and really plead my case, will you believe me? Aquarius, do you still love me? Yeah. You could just get this person. It's almost like they want to beg. It's like a begging energy. It's like, oh, brother. Oh, brother. And Fred's correct. See, this person doesn't understand that in Aquarian energy, if you come to play dumb games, you're going to win dumb prizes. As Fred has said, Aquarius don't play. We ain't got time for that. So if you're not going to come with better energy, then you're going to get your feelings hurt, period. I feel like this person got their feelings hurt because they saw a side of you they ain't never seen before. Uh-oh, they're bad. So back to it. A lot of negative thoughts cross this person's mind surrounding this relationship and dynamic. Thoughts of regret, of pain that they have caused you or did that has ruined this. So it's making it hard for them to take action. But they want to, but they're feeling quite stuck because they don't feel like you'll believe them. They want to get your attention. Some of them may have subtly tried to get your attention or will in June. So they may do something like try to text, try to call, all that mess to get your attention. They really want you. But they need clarity first to know if it's safe. Do you still love me? Do you still want me? All right. I'm waiting, Aquarius. I'm waiting. Well, they're gonna wait forever, right? They're waiting and they feel like the longer they wait, the more you're judging them as someone who doesn't care, and that would be correct. All right, let's keep going, y'all. How does this person view Aquarius? So let's see, how does this person actually view Aquarius right now? Knight of Swords and the Strength. They feel like you got a lot of heart. You're really running away from this relationship, but it's taking a lot out of you to do this. Like they feel like you're dropping this and moving forward. And during this time, you're actually evolving to become this empress. So they feel like you're recognizing your worth and your value by disconnecting from them. so you can attract the love that you actually want and have asked them to provide. For many of you guys, it may be actual fact. I don't know. Y'all got to tell me. Let's look at Aquarius. How does Aquarius view this person? How does Aquarius view this person? 10 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Swords. You're like, man, this person need to let this go. You feel like this person just doesn't quit. They will not let this relationship die. And you look at this person as being the victim in all this. Yeah. Despite the fact that we're being deceptive and lying and cheating and sneaking around, or they may even snuck away from this relationship. And you feel like during the time that you've been away from this person is intuitively seeing or getting guided to recognize what they have lost. You view this person as a drama king, King of Cups in reverse. A drama king and someone that's emotionally unavailable. So you just can't really honestly feel valued in a relationship like this, Aquarius. Because you feel like if this person really wanted you, they would come get you, but they're just not doing anything. And we've been in that energy for a while now, and I'm getting tired of this person. Is Aquarius going to attract someone new in June 2025? We have the Wheel and we have the King of Wands. Some of you guys will eventually. Who is this King of Wands? Oh gosh, darn it, y'all. My gosh, damn. Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands, and the Devil. It's that past person, y'all. That's who's coming, hoping to turn this thing around. You see what I'm saying? They're obsessed. They're so obsessed, Aquarius. I'm so tired of this person. Help me out, Aquarius. I'm about to fall on the floor. Pass out. It's like this person is Debo and the Reed. We try to get on a new person. They're like, ha ha, booyah, it's me again. Like, what? What the helly? What the hell? What the helly? Give me some on this. What the heck is going on? What is this devil energy? See, I told you it's them. Look at them. Look at them, waiting. Obsessed. Oh my gosh. Aqua gang. Okay. All right. What is this person? I don't even know what to ask no more. Oh Lord, I'm so discombobulated. What advice? That's what we need to ask Spirit. What advice we got for Aquarius? What advice do you have for Aquarius surrounding this situation? King of Cups in the reverse and King of Pentacles. Okay. And the Six of Pentacles. Okay. You know, I think you should close yourself off to love and focus on your coin. That's what the advice is for the month of June. You know, I don't feel like love should be on the forefront of your energy right now. I think what should be on the forefront is investing in your career, your stability, until somebody can be reciprocal to you. You know, if you don't, you're going to fall into the trap again of being in a relationship with this drama king, manipulator, toxic, devil energy person. All the while underneath the deck, what you don't realize is you actually are embodying Empress energy. You know, you have this magnetic draw to yourself where you're attracting a lot of abundance in your life and stability and birthing new ideas. Like you're doing a lot better without this person. So why would you go backwards? Yeah, Spirit is saying you better hold on to your purse tight. Y'all see it. You bet. You better hold on to your coin. You better protect your heart, protect your mind, protect your feet. Y'all know what this Four of Pentacles look like on the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Protect your mind, protect your feet, protect your heart. Say, not today, Satan. Yes, I heard that, Spirit. Yeah. I think you are still trying to heal. You know, I think a lot of you Aquariuses are still kind of hurt from this situation. This person put you through the ringer and they can't let you heal in peace because they won't go away. They're like a bad case of herpes. They just will not stop popping up. And I think deep down you still have love for this person. You know, it's a soul contract and all that jazz. Yeah. So there we are. You could be connecting to Sagittarius, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. I think that's the main energies right there. Yep, Keita says, yes, be the change you seek, Aquarius. Don't let nobody get you down. Keep rising up in this Empress energy, no matter the gender, y'all, and keep moving forward, you know. As Aquariuses, as an Aquarian myself, it takes time, right, for us to be open to love. So take your time. It just takes time. I think this past situation has really put a bad taste in your mouth about love. And you just need a moment to just focus on yourself and your healing and your abundance. And you're doing exactly that, I think, in the month of June. And we'll see what goes on after that. But yeah, keep thriving, keep shining. All right, y'all, last but not least, we made it, y'all. We're at Pisces. Any Pisces here? Any Pisces? Pisces, Pisces. Be sure that you guys hit the like button before stepping out for those that have to step away from the reading this evening. And if you're just now joining us and you want to rewind the tape, all of the readings for the night are ready to go. All you got to do is rewind the video to catch your portion of the reading. Be sure y'all check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs in these readings. And also check out my website to book your very detailed personal reading. Visit MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com for more information. Don't forget, for those that are just now coming in, I will be doing live mini reads tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You do not have to be present during the time of the reading. Just make sure you book it in advance because we do sell out quickly. And if you do book in advance, after you check out, check your email, okay? Check your email because your email will contain a link for you to submit the information for your reading. All right, so let's get it. Pisces are next. Zahara is here representing for Team Pisces. Welcome. Glam L. Welcome. Okay. Monet is here. Welcome, guys. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe because every single month I do pick a lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading, okay? All right, let's get to it, Pisces. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Single Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who's coming towards single Pisces in love and romance for June 2025? Three of Swords. The Lovers in the reverse. And the King of Swords. Definitely could be connecting to an air sign. A lot of air sign energy here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is someone that needs time to really reevaluate a relationship that they've recently had to end, possibly through due to some type of betrayal. So when you meet this person, they're going to be going back and forth about this. Okay. Um, at one moment, they'll be definitely ready to move on, start something with you, but then the next, they'll be thinking about this heartbreak. I think this person has a habit of repeating karmic cycles. So they're very scared about what can happen here. They're very scared about what can happen here. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person kind of is willing to give it their best shot. They may have an in and out energy, literally, meaning one minute they'll be in it, then the next they turn their back and sneak away. I have to kind of clarify that and see, what does this person want with Pisces? You got Five of Wands and the Two of Swords. You see, they're fickle between you and some type of other third party or competition. And this is a burden in their energy that they have to get past in order to be emotionally vulnerable and present to build something here. This person's getting in their own way because I don't really feel like they're honestly ready for a relationship, with the Lovers in the reverse to the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They're coming across quite selfish and focusing more on their wants, their needs, not considering yours. But they will definitely be studying you as a possible option, okay? While holding back at the same time, okay? So, what does this mean? This means that you could be dealing with someone that will be manipulating you. Okay, that will be manipulating you by juggling you with other things, other people, other options. This person likes to get a lot of attention from other people, and they kind of go back and forth with these options to see which one is the best one that they should settle down with. They just don't quite have um, the mentality of, oh, I know for sure this is what I want. I know for sure this is what I'm going for. With the Justice here, I think this person feels like nothing's wrong with this behavior. Nothing's wrong with this behavior. As long as I'm getting the attention that I want, as long as I'm getting emotionally fulfilled by Pisces, then that's enough to keep me in it. With this Page of Pentacles to the High Priestess, I really feel like this is definitely someone that intuitively knows that you're a good person and that you're very kind and very generous and very sweet. But sometimes when you're dealing with very toxic people, they perceive that as you being very gullible, very weak, very naive. And it wouldn't surprise me if they're viewing you that way. And so this is where they kind of possibly plan to take advantage of that energy. Of course, it's not everybody's reading, but that's what I'm getting. Spirit, tell me, how does Pisces, no, how does this person view Pisces? How does this person view Pisces? High Priestess and the Strength in the reverse. See, I told you, they view you as weak. They view you as gullible and insecure. Not to say you are Pisces, but I want to hear it in the comment. This is how this person is viewing you. So it's the perfect recipe for them to come in and take advantage. They feel like in your energy, you're not grounded enough to give a lot up front, meaning you may give them just a little bit of you because you feel not so confident in their eyes. They feel like, I don't feel like Pisces is going to give so much in the beginning because they just don't have it in them. They may feel like you are waiting for this to fail, but there's still this fight in you to give it a shot, right? This determination to take action and go for it. That's how they view it, even though deep down they feel like you're still not totally healed. Okay, so let's look at you, Pisces. How do you view this person? How does Pisces view this person? I'm getting the Hermit and the Magician. So you feel like this is someone that really is doing a lot of work to try to manifest or create a very calculated approach in this relationship. So they're going above and beyond to really think through how to go about this without fully embracing this connection, treating it very casual. You view this person as treating you very casually, not very serious, and they go out of their way to do this. In other words, you don't view this person as someone that's ready for anything like love, friends with benefits. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. Like you see this person as someone that probably just wants to be alone. What advice we got for Pisces on this? Because y'all, this is too much. 4 of Wands in the reverse, 6 of Swords in the reverse. Don't create a situation with someone that doesn't have the ability to create a solid offer. Someone who doesn't want to be cooperative because they're selfish. And I think that's the best way to describe this person, you know? They kind of prioritize their wants, their needs, their desires. But Spirit is warning you that this is a bad offer. Don't accept it. You deserve better than this. Why is it a bad offer, Spirit? Because for some of you guys, you still have not closed out your old cycle. And so this will feel a lot like your past cycle. And for some of you guys, it will be actually your past person coming back. So either this is a past person or this is a new person embodying that same energy. Does that make sense? So it just depends. It honestly just depends on your story. But yeah, this person will put you through hell and back, okay? You'll feel like you don't went to war after dealing with this mess. So, no. All right. This person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Also got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus. And Aries, Leo, Sag. And Virgo. Yep, that's the main energies there. All right. That's the read. What did you guys think? Did y'all like it? Oh man. Okay, y'all. So before I go, I just want to remind everybody once again, we'll do mini reads tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm hoping to see you all there. Okay. And before you go, don't forget to like the video, show your girl some support. If you don't have the ability to book your mini reading, I definitely understand that, or you don't want your name to appear on the screen, there is an option for you to give me a confidential name if you want to do that, or if you just can't afford a reading right now, I do have other options on my website for you to check out later. Currently, a lot of my readings are on sale 20% off, so check that out. And Even if new love hasn't come in for you, guys, don't give up on love. This is just a time and period for you to just continue to work on yourself and love yourself and support yourself. And before I go, I want to give a big shout out to our amazing mod, Fred. Thank you, Fred, so much for modding tonight's reading. And thank you so much for your generous donation this evening to support and sponsor today's reading. And thank you all for those that have joined tonight and given your insight and input. I really appreciate it. And if you are watching the recording, if you can, go ahead and hit the like button as well and leave me a comment down below if any of these messages resonated with you. All right, guys, I'm headed off to get some shut-eye to get ready for our live tomorrow at 10 o'clock a.m. I'll see you guys then. Take care. Good night. Namaste.